Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as we're coming towards the end of March, I thought I'd have a bit of a little sit down chatty video with you guys and talk about my March favourites. To be honest, there's not really a lot. I've got a lot more TV recommendations than actual physical products, but either way, let's just jump straight into the video and show you what I've been loving this month. First, let's start with snacks, chocolate, all the good things we love to indulge in. And this is the Cadbury's Mini Eggs chocolate bar. So this is it. This is literally bought for like £1 in Asda, but basically it's just like a normal bar of Cadbury's dairy milk, but then there's like actual bits of like mini eggs inside the bar, and as you can see I have been loving it. But honestly guys, it's so good. I love chocolate, I love mini eggs. Obviously this is like an Easter promotion brought out thing. I'm pretty sure they were like brought out last year, but I'm only coming about it now. But honestly, it's so nice and you guys need to try this, especially if you're like a mini egg chocolate lover. You need to get yourself on this. Next thing I'm going to talk to you about is this spray. Now this is the So Body Mist, and this is in Miami Vibes, and as you can see I have been loving it. It smells so nice. It's such like a light fragrance. Let me spray it. I can't even describe how much I love the smell of it. I don't know how to describe the smell. It's just so nice and light and fresh, and like, I'm so bad at describing guys, but it's so nice. And obviously So is such a cheap and affordable brand. Like honestly guys, if you don't know, you need to get to know. Now this is actually the only like scent I've tried in this like Miami Vibes. I know they've got like Barcelona vibes, Ibiza vibes and all that sort of stuff. So next time I go I will be checking out some of the other sprays, but honestly this one, Miami Vibes, is so amazing. Like I've even bought this one but in the travel size version, so just chuck in the handbag, you know, take when I go on holiday. So definitely recommend that. Now I've got a few skincare items. So the first one is this Simple Hydrating Mist Plus Anti-Bac, and this is it. So basically it's like a hydrating mist, but it's got like anti-bac in it. So it says here it removes 99.9% of bacteria, kind defense. It has no alcohol, no perfume in it, and it also has vitamin B3 and B5 in it. So you basically just spray it on your face, and obviously it gives that back that hydration that you need in your face, as well as removing any bacteria or dirt you may have on your face. And with how the world is today, that is also very good, especially with like some people, they're like constantly touching their face with their fingers. They're constantly putting dirt from their fingers like on their face. But you don't also have to use it for the face. I mean, you could always spray it on your hands, give your hands a bit of hydration back, as well as getting rid of bacteria. Whatever you choose that you want to spray it for, I guess. But yeah, this has been a holy grail for me at the moment. I've literally been loving it, and considering I literally use it all the time, there's not that much that's gone from it, which is good. But I go on holiday end of April, so this will definitely be a staple to keep my face moisturised and hydrated, but also get rid of any anti-bac. The next thing that skincare related is this Soap and Glory makeup remover. I have been loving this to remove my makeup. Honestly, I just put one pump in and it gets rid of all my makeup. Through a few splashes of water, my makeup is melted away. Even like my mascara and eyeshadow, there's no like black smudges. It's literally just gone, and it always leaves my face feeling so smooth, so soft, which is also obviously another benefit. But I just love Soap and Glory brand as a whole. Honestly, get yourselves on this if you're looking for a new makeup remover. Next thing is this Stitch hoodie, guys. Honestly, if you don't have a hoodie, you need to invest in one. So it's got little Stitch ears on the hood. There's just got Stitch's face imprinted on it. This is so soft, so comfy. I used to live in my dressing gown, but when I invested and bought this, I mean, it's only from Primark, guys, so honestly, like, affordable. I've now been living in this. I mean, it's so soft, it's so comfy. I fell asleep in it a few times. It's just so comfy. I definitely recommend investing in a hoodie. Now let's talk about things I've been watching and recommending to you guys. I have got a good mixture of different shows, different varieties, along with Netflix and normal TV. So hopefully there's a bit of something for everyone. As if you're like me, you're always trying to find something new to watch, you know, a new binge-worthy series, just wanting new recommendations. So I'm going to give some for you guys that I've been watching this month. We'll start with normal TV first, and I've watched both of these on BBC iPlayer, but the first one is Doctor Who. Now I will put pictures on the screen of all these shows just so you can get a bit of a visual if you've not seen it. Doctor Who is basically a Time Lord. He just travels through time, through space, different planets, different time in Earth, and kind of just saves Earth. He saves Earth from all these aliens, all these monsters, how he meets people along the way. I remember I watched this back when I was like, what, 8, 9 or 10 years old, something like that, back when David Tennant was in it, and I loved it. And some of the episodes now, it's like, oh my god, how have I watched that so young? Like, even now I'm a bit creeped out. But yeah, I literally just rewatched the David Tennant series, Gonna Be Beside Her, because I just loved the David Tennant being a doctor. Next series is called The Outlaws. Now this was only a 6-episode series, and I ended up binge watching it in 2 days. I didn't even realise it was 6 episodes when I started watching it, so I was so sad when it ended. But basically it's about all these different people from different backgrounds, different ages, are all on community service, and it's basically how they all end up getting to know each other and find out one of the people there is in trouble, and how they kind of group together and save this person. Now at first I was a bit like, will I enjoy this? But I enjoyed watching Misfits on Netflix, and I feel like it would have been similar with like the community service vibes and stuff, and I feel like it kind of was in a way. So yeah, I definitely recommend that if anyone's into that sort of vibe. Right, now let's move on to Netflix. I've got a few things that I've been watching on Netflix this month, and the first series is The Vampire Diaries. And I'm sure everyone knows and loves The Vampire Diaries and know about Damon Salvatore, of course, but if you don't, I feel like it's like your typical vampire show, you know, vampires, witches, werewolves, just like teenage drama, how these people just think they've got an ordinary life and then all of a sudden they're like involved in all of this. I've watched it before, and it's one of those series I feel like it's a comfort series, and I'll probably just end up rewatching it all the time because I honestly just love it. Series number 2 is Emily in Paris. Now I've just finished watching this, so there's 2 seasons out so far, and let me tell you, the cliffhanger is left on for series 3. Oh my god, I cannot wait. But basically it's about this girl. She lives in Chicago, you know, she's got a boyfriend, family, all that sort of stuff, but then her job asks her to go to Paris for a year in like their company, but in Paris, and to like live and work with them for a year. So she does that. So it's kind of like how like her life adapts to being in Paris and meeting new people, like what happens with the family she's left behind and all that sort of stuff. But that was really good, honestly, recommend that so much. It makes me want to go to Paris so much, like it's so beautiful. The next series is Shameless UK. There are 2 Shamelesses on Netflix, the UK version and then the USA version. The USA version I have got on my list, but I've not watched it yet, as I am in the middle of watching the UK version. But basically it's like about this family. They live on a council estate in Manchester, just kind of like day-to-day life, dramas, you know, what happens with them being on the council estate, dad always getting drunk, going to the pub, and there's drugs involved and all this sort of stuff. But honestly, I love it. It's so funny. I feel like, again, it's going to be one of those shows where like I could probably rewatch it. Like I feel like it's going to be like another binge worthy like comfort rewatch it kind of series, if you know what I mean. Then the last series I've got to share with you guys this month is a murder documentary called The Worst Roommate Ever. Now this is like a 3-part series, when each part is based on a different roommate murder sort of vibe. So obviously it is age appropriate, but I love watching kind of like murder documentaries and all that sort of stuff. So when this new series added to Netflix this month, of course I had to watch it. I mean, because it's quite self-explanatory, like of it being a murder documentary, but yeah, that is this month's March favourites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave below anything, maybe Netflix recommendations you'd like me to try, and maybe I can give it a watch and give you guys a bit of a review in my next favourite video I do. But yeah, I'll see you next week in a new video.